So guys, welcome to another video of Fishing with Ty. And what I want to do today was do an on-the-water review of my new Minn Kota Maxxum 70-pound 24-volt system. So, how you deploy it, it's simple. It's deployed. And now, most people, they have their foot pedal in a recessed foot tray. I don't, so I can move my pedal around. Sure, it's kind of big and bulky and I trip over it, but it is what it is. So I've used this for, I think, about 4 or 5 trips now, and let me tell you, going from my 2002 model Autopilot to this Maxxum, it's night and day difference. The ease of deployment is really easy. Pulling it back up is just as easy. It's stupid simple. But one thing whenever you get it right out of the box, what you're going to want to set is where your head is. So there's this little screw down here. You just kind of untwist it, twist the main head to where you want it, and then lock it back down. So let me get back up to this cove. That metal is hot. It does take a little while to get used to. Doing the back and forth instead of having that side to side like how I had on my Autopilot, but I got used to it within 30 minutes of fishing. I absolutely love this trolling motor. The only few gripes that I have that I really liked in my Autopilot was the adjustable depth of the trolling motor. When you get up in shallow water, what you have to do is grab your handle, lift it up out of the water a little bit, set it to like a 30 or 40, and then you can control it, and then you just drop it back down in whenever you get in deep enough water. That's the only thing I do not like about it. With everything else, it's actually pretty simple, just plug and play. I think on one video they recommended 8-gauge wire. So I have 8-gauge running all the way up, but the trolling motor has 10-gauge in it. And they say, yeah, you really don't want to use 10-gauge, but it's got 10-gauge on the trolling motor. So you can either use 10 or 8 whenever you run your wire. What else? Instead of lag bolts going into the front deck, they're these really skinny bolts with nuts on the end of them. So it's more secure than just kind of like hammering away at lag bolts that screw down into the wood. Let me think of what else. I don't know, I'm trying to think of anything that I don't like about it, and there really isn't. Like, the power of it is, it's awesome. Like, this is on 100. Once you start going, I think we GPS'd it at I think it was like 4 miles an hour or something like that. And I only have a 17-foot bass tracker, so it's plenty of trolling motor for this boat. I would recommend this one if you have like between a 14 to 18-foot boat, the 70-pound at least, and make sure you can accommodate the extra battery in the back. Like back there, I've got the 24 volts. I've actually got 3 batteries: my starter, and my accessory battery, and then both my trolling motor batteries. Really can't think of anything else bad about this thing. I absolutely love it. So if you're looking for a new trolling motor and you can afford it, go with a Minn Kota Maxxum or like a XI5, but those are a hell of a lot more expensive, or an X3. I'm gonna stick with Minn Kota. I know Grant behind the camera there has a motor guide on his that doesn't like to work sometimes. Like to work sometimes every time. Huh?
It's like a 50-50 chance of it not working.
It works 50% of the time every time. So guys, thanks for watching my on-the-water review of this trolling motor. There's really not much to say about it. I guess bad to say about it. It's all positive to me. So if you guys like this video, hit that like button. If you guys want more fishing with Ty, hit that subscribe button. You guys fish smart, fish safe, and I'll see you in the next video.